Hi, this is Acme with the Bulletin Board Heroes here at Box Markets for Thursday, the 4th of November. Starting off with AFC Energy, where we've got this slow breakout through this line of resistance there from the end of December. That was versus 56 pence. Good support at the 200-day line at 59, and above that, looking towards the top of that rising triangle from the end of May, as high as 80 pence, perhaps as soon as the end of this month. On to Cobra on a day which is rather thin in terms of potential technical opportunities, charting opportunities. Here we've got a break of that line from back in March, around 1.8 pence, and above that we're looking for the 200-day moving average 2.13 initially. Big picture target maybe in the next 2 to 3 months up to 3.2 at the top of that March broadening triangle, but shares need to, I suppose, get through smoothly get through the 200-day moving average area in the low twos before we can get excited about 3.2 pence. Moving along to GS Technologies, previous favorite of mine. Here, still in this kind of mid-move consolidation, hopefully mid-move consolidation. Bottom of the flag there around 2.17 pence. We've got old resistance from, I suppose, 1.92 pence, so the shares remaining above that. The other point to note, I suppose, is actually the way the shares are just about going into a golden cross between the 50 and 200-day moving averages. That might provide some extra momentum over the next few sessions, but at least above the 1.92 point, the 2 pence area. Looking for a break to the upside and as high as 4.25 pence over the next couple of months on GS Technologies. Moving on to Landor, where there's rather more strong price action over the near term. Broken through the 50-day moving average for the second time in a month for these shares, and hopefully this will be second time lucky in terms of staying over that. Clearing 28 pence could take us on the road to as high as 42 pence. If we're cautious though, maybe you just initially target the 200-day line at 30 pence over the next week or two. On to a stock which is probably one of the few which is looking out and out bullish, Macango. Here the situation is that we're just trying to break out into record territory. We've got that broadening triangle there from basically this time last year, and above the 50-day moving average around 28, looking for as high as 55 pence on a 2 to 3 month time frame. Nuformix, technical strength is the name of the game there at the moment, and looks like we're just clearing that sticky resistance that we had for the shares at 1.7. End of day close above that, up to the 200-day line at 2 pence, and then eventually as a best case scenario targeting as high as 3.5 pence at the top of that April broadening triangle, and that might be seen by, let's say, the end of January. As there aren't too many stocks around which are looking constructive in the small cap space, we've got Provexis, and here we had a spike higher for the shares. They've broken that line of resistance there from March around 0.95. Want to keep 0.95 as the level there, end of day close above that, and we could get up to 1.3 pence maybe by the end of the year, but at the moment we're back below 0.95, so looking a little bit more sticky for the bull argument. On to Physiomix, where we've got just the signs that the shares have broken that line of resistance from December and the 50-day line at 6.4 pence. Above that, looking for around 7 as an initial target, but it would be useful to see if the shares could get up to the top of that broadening triangle from this time last year, as high as 10 pence. Probably the easiest way forward here, though, is to wait for an end-of-day close or a weekly close somewhere above 6.75 and the 200-day line as a momentum signal. Finishing off with Webis, which where I suppose we're hoping, as we've hoped many times, that the current spike will be the one that takes it over the top, so to speak. Got that line of support there from back at the turn of the year, and basically above that 4.3 pence area, we're hoping for at least a retest of September resistance around 5.3 pence. Bigger picture target here, and what the bulls have been waiting for quite a long time, is move towards 8 or 9 pence, which is the top of that rising 2021 price channel. That's it for me today. More updates tomorrow.